set. Coach, congratulations on the win. Would you like to start tonight by making a general comment about the match, and then we'll take questions for you and or the two players.
Well, first, I want to congratulate Arkansas Tech on a great season here. Obviously, they had a great finish to their year, upsetting Harding in their conference title game and making it to the NCAA tournament. And coming up here, I think that's a great experience for those kids and for Christy and her team. So congratulations to them. As far as the match goes, overall pretty happy with how we played. I thought we were pretty efficient. We had a few lapses in there where we made some mistakes, and I think we can attribute some of that to Arkansas Tech, just continuing to battle against us. And some of it, I'm sure, is just that excitement of being at home playing in an NCAA playoff game for the first time as a group. None of these players here have ever been on this floor in an NCAA match, so I think we got a little overexcited a few times and tried to do a little bit more than we needed to. But in the end, it was a good night. I thought we had some great individual performances, and as a team, I was very happy with how we played.
Question for Coach Booth or Kate Lane, Julie Rainey.
So you want them to always be aggressive serving, even if it, you're going to get the occasional error. I imagine as a player, it's got to be a lot easier serving when you do have a 5-point lead compared to, a neck and neck match.
Oh yeah, for sure. You just kind of gives you a little bit of a cushion to know that even if it does go long, your team's still there to help you out a little bit.
Question for Kate and Julie. This as Coach kind of alluded to, it's the first time you guys have been able to play an NCAA game here at home. What did that home atmosphere and the big crowd do for you guys in this game?
I think it was right away. It was really exciting when they called their team first, and then our team, and just like the crowd erupted. And just from the start of the game, it was awesome to hear the support throughout the match. And you can hear in the back of your head when you make a good day or when you get a big hit, the crowd went wild tonight, and it was really exciting to be home and to be comfortable in our own locker room and in our own beds and stuff. So it's really nice to be home.
And especially being a senior, having a chance to play at home again in front of our home crowd is just great.
You're a senior?
Apparently. That's what they tell me.
For any of you, this game obviously went pretty smoothly for you guys. Pretty easy game. What do you take out of it into going on in the tournament and just like to prepare for further games?
I guess just how we kind of took it one point at a time, and if there was a little bit of a run that we gave up, we were able to respond to it and just build off that. And I think that'll help us out.
Yeah, we haven't played since the conference tournament, which has been 2 weeks, so we're used to practicing against our own team. And I think right away, in those little runs, we get caught off guard because we're just used to playing our own team. So getting back into the swing of it and being ready for tomorrow, it's exciting to see where we can go.
Well, Jim, they got you to call 2 timeouts there, so I imagine almost getting tested a little bit. That's actually good for this tournament.
Yeah, and I guess I don't ever go into a match thinking, boy, my plan here is to not take a timeout. They give me 2, I'm going to use them when I see fit. And there's certain things that we're asking our kids to do, or certain mistakes we're asking them to make a specific way. And when that's not happening, I feel like we got to bring it back together and refocus the troops. That's what we got to do. So, whether I take 1, none, 0, 2, that doesn't matter to me. I just want to make sure the message is there, that we're following the game plan as we have it, set forth. And when they're playing well, I really don't have to do a whole lot.
Coach, you have a familiar opponent coming up tomorrow, Southwest Minnesota. Any thought on what we can expect from the West team?
Well, I'm excited for our conference. To have 3 of the 4 teams left here in the regional, I think that says a lot for the strength of our league. Obviously, that was a great match that Southwest and Washburn played, back and forth. I think our kids got to see Southwest battle and do some things at a very high level. It is an opponent we're fairly familiar with, but we have only played them the one time, and it's been a while now. So I think, getting to see them live again and understanding some of the things they do and the strengths that they have, that'll get us prepared, and we'll understand a few of the adjustments we need to make from what we did tonight to what we need to do tomorrow night.
What was the game plan against Arkansas?
Biggest thing was just to be aggressive. take the energy that the home court provides you, the comfort that the home court provides you, and try to play like, you were the 1 seed, let's come out and play like the 1 seed and play with confidence, and don't let the game come to you, take the game to them right away. I wanted them to be aggressive and try to jump. I thought we did that right out the gate, got ahead early. I didn't want to allow that team, if we could avoid it, a chance to get into the door. If we could jump out early right away and really dictate how the game was going to be played, I thought that was going to give us an advantage in terms of how that match was going to go. So that was really what we were hoping to accomplish. Again, I give Arkansas Tech credit. They never went away. They continued to play aggressively. They did a lot of nice things. They exploited a few of the things that we weren't doing very well. But in the end, we were able to make some runs to pull away.
Did you guys feel that out there? Kate or Julie, did you feel like you guys had pretty much control of what you wanted to do?
I think most of the game we did, just being an offensive team, we wanted to go out there and just take the big swings that we normally do and kind of keep them out of system and off guard a little bit. And another thing, just we didn't really know too much about them going in, so kind of just focusing on our side and playing our game.
Agreed.
Agreed? Nothing else to add? You didn't feel like you guys had it?
I think, we went into this match not wanting to overlook our opponent. We wanted to come in, we're the 1 seed, and prove that we should be the 1 seed, and that's how we're going to approach the rest of the tournament. And we're going to work hard and compete. So we want to get that message across.
Coach Booz, you talked a little bit about Southwest, and we've talked before about how you don't want to look too far ahead, but you've seen this season 2 of the 3 teams left, and last season you played Central Missouri. So, I mean, how does that change how you approach the rest of the way, knowing these teams as well, and they know you guys?
I just think it means there's really no surprises. I think at this point in time now it's going to just boil down to who just plays their volleyball match a little bit better. Who ball controls better, who's serving better, who's a little bit more aggressive with their swings, who's moving the ball around, which setters are making the right decisions. And that's what you'd want it to be this time of year. In a regional like this, when you look at the teams that are left, and we've got 4 of the top 7 teams in the country left, I mean, it's just going to be great volleyball, and it's going to come down to who plays better. And so these girls have to do their job in terms of being comfortable on their home floor and playing like they're on their home floor and being aggressive and doing what we do. That's the style of team that we are. We can't be somebody else. We have to be who we are. Even though Southwest knows who we are, we still got to be who we are, and hope that that's enough to come out on top.
The coach who was in here before you said they knew exactly what you were going to do, and they still couldn't stop what you were going to do. So hopefully that continues.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes me feel better, because that just means what I tell them to do is way too easy to read and predict.
Predictable.
Yeah, it basically tells me I'm not very good at my job. But no, I mean, yeah, to some extent it is. It's not smoke and mirrors with us. We've got a big gun here on the outside that we can safely set a ball to, and good things happen more often than not. And we've got some other great hitters when we're in system. We're going to move it around and try to get them some good things. I thought Sydney and Maddie were tremendous tonight. When we get a couple other people getting double digits in kills, that makes us really hard to beat, because they can't just key on Kate. And I think that's been a big difference for us this year in some of the matches that we've won, is that it's not just Kate Lang's show. It's other people, it's our ball control, it's our service game, and it's our other hitters taking advantage of some of those opportunities.
I thought Ashley did a nice job mixing it up. There was one part where you had like 5 points in a row. One was like Kate, and one was like Sydney, and one was like Maddie, and then she dumps in a kill herself. That just makes you so unpredictable.
And we talk about that all the time, and Ashley has improved tremendously from last year to this year. She's definitely matured. She's using that experience she's gained from last year in these big matches. She's making some great decisions. As a setter, so many of those things you do are on the fly, and you're not always going to be right, but if you're right more often than you're wrong, your team has a really good chance to win, and that's one of the reasons why we do win a lot of matches, is because our setter's very talented. These hitters are very lucky to have someone like her.
Anything else?